Did Christopher Columbus actually discover America? Whether you call it Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day, one thing is certain: the holiday churns up a sea of debate that could capsize even the Santa Maria. Many school books present Columbus as the brave explorer who discovered America. But history paints a much more complicated picture. Was the man from Genoa a fearless navigator or a reckless adventurer? A visionary explorer or a greedy invader? Millions of people were already living in the Americas in 1492. And the truth is, Columbus never set foot on the shores of North America. October 12th marks the day of his arrival in the Bahamas. He later reached the coast of Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic, as well as parts of Central and South America, but he never unfurled a Spanish flag on North American soil. In fact, Leif Erikson, the Norse explorer, had sailed to North America nearly 500 years earlier. Yet, Columbus's journey was still an extraordinary feat. Beginning at age 41, he defied skeptics across Europe and crossed an uncharted ocean in wooden ships that were never designed to endure the punishing Atlantic. Yet, Columbus's journey was still an extraordinary feat. Beginning at age 41, he defied skeptics across Europe and crossed an uncharted ocean in wooden ships that were never designed to endure the punishing Atlantic. Yet, Columbus's journey was still an extraordinary feat. Beginning at age 41, he defied skeptics across Europe and crossed an uncharted ocean in wooden ships that were never designed to endure the punishing Atlantic. Yet, Columbus's journey was still an extraordinary feat. Beginning at age 41, he defied skeptics across Europe and crossed an uncharted ocean in wooden ships that were never designed to endure the punishing Atlantic. They were very well built, with very handsome bodies and very good faces. They do not carry arms or know them. They should be good servants. Soon, those words became reality. The Taino were forced into slavery. Those who failed to collect enough gold faced mutilation or death. Within decades, European brutality and disease decimated the Taino population. In 1499, reports of cruelty reached Spain. The monarchy learned of floggings and executions without trial. As governor, Columbus was arrested, chained, and returned to Spain. Though some accusations were fueled by political rivals, Columbus himself admitted to King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella that many were true. He was stripped of his governorship forever. Columbus's story of perseverance is also one of repeated rejection. For nearly a decade, he sought backing from Europe's monarchs. In 1484, King John II of Portugal dismissed him, believing his calculations underestimated the distance. He tried again in England and France, only to be turned away. Even Spain initially rejected him in 1486 before finally funding his voyage years later. Despite the darker chapters, Columbus's voyages changed history forever. His journey sparked what we now call the Columbian Exchange, the movement of plants, animals, ideas, cultures, and yes, diseases between the old world and the new. This exchange connected continents and launched the beginnings of the modern age. So did Christopher Columbus discover America? No, but his voyages reshaped the world. For some, he remains a symbol of courage and exploration. For others, he represents conquest, greed, and suffering. The truth lies somewhere in between. And it's a story the world is still debating to this very day. I hope you enjoyed learning about Christopher Columbus and his discovery of America. If you did, please remember to like this video and subscribe for more amazing history stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.